Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. I hope everyone's been having a good week thus far. I hope your days have been going well. I had a lot of fun after Tuesday's stream on the Modern Day Vampires server, where we went hunting for the Vampires Discord server owner, Mega, as he logged on to the Minecraft server for the first time. And it wasn't that we didn't know where he was. We let him have a head start so that he could go hide, give up a little bit. And then it was all about tracking him down and finding him. And keeping him in one place long enough for the main person who organized everything to charm him, as the main person who organized it, Chris, is a vampire on the server, and as such, wanted a fledgling. So, that was fun. But now, onto continuing Universe for Sale. I am so looking forward to seeing where this story goes next. And I need to turn back up the sensitivity of my mouse. There we go. The reason it moves around so much is because large screen. It's a 1440p screen. And I don't have much space on my desk for my mouse. So I have the sensitivity on the mouse up real high, so that just small movements of the actual mouse, large distance. Anyways, let's continue. And let me get off the starting soon screen. There I am. I don't like the monster with the tentacles. Why? He's bad. He cuts in pieces. Ah, so you know this story already then. Are you sure you don't want me to read you something else? No! Keep reading and don't ask such things. Okay. Let's continue. Seasons fly past, years pile upon years. While the child slumbers, the stars dance. And mankind thrives, pushing its advance without rest, to where it perseveres. But all they were given to know is but themselves and their lonely earth. The stars observe, watching them grow, and the child fades like a memory of birth. But one day, another child is born among men, who ceaselessly asks all manners of things. Who are we? What are our beginnings? And who made us? Why did he leave then? The child became man, and all of his questions turned into pursuit of knowledge and truth. in travels abroad, seeking through lessons of all of existence the ultimate root. Wherever he went, he found only doubt, and no more than riddles as he wandered about. Just legends and myths and nursery rhymes and taunts and unkindness and difficulty times. Oh boy. Here we go again. Let's see if the door's this way. Okay, so we have one path here. Let's see if there's an open way this way. There is not. It's interesting that we always wake up here where it's raining. Oh. What? Where am I? Oh, look who's just woken up. Our heretic. I must admit it's been very hard to catch you. One moment you were there, and the next you were gone. Intercepting you was harder than expected. It was a lot of work. Where are we? I demand an explanation as to why you've brought me here against my will. Wow. You demand? It is the council that will be asking the questions. It is Friday today, late afternoon, year 3264. He asked for where, not when, you scrappy. And stop answering him. To answer your question, heretic, you are in the dungeon of the sacred church of many gods. I can only imagine how your unhallowed blood is boiling right now. It must be a real torture to stand in the dwelling of the gods. I imagine I'm here because of the demonic blood you were just talking about. Don't play dumb with me, heretic. You're done using our blasphemous powers. You're about to be tried by the council. Later today, the council will choose an appropriate punishment for your blasphemous acts. You know, demon, you may be a disgusting creature, but you've been a real stroke of luck for me. Your capture will propel my ascent in the ranks of the clergy. They may even make me a bishop. Let's go, Snarderville. Let's keep our cool now. There must be a solution. What now? Easy, Lila. Said a church were looking for him. One bet. Next time you buy me ramen. Yeah, whatever. Master, things have started to get a bit heated here. But how did you manage to find me? Bandar told me that the church was looking for someone responding to your description. After you disappeared again, we asked around and eventually we were told that a cleric had caught a cultist. I disappeared? You no remember. This morning, one moment you were with me, and the next you were gone, vanished into thin air. I believe they must have used some kind of teleportation to catch you. I don't know exactly how. And you came here to rescue me? Yes, but there's no time to waste. We must leave this place. But how? Easy. I open, we leave. Ooh. Are you able to walk? I believe so. Well then, let's go. Bandar made a big mess a moment ago. Soon this place will be swarming with clerical guards. Hey you, Skeleton Man, I remember you. Free poor Billy, please. What Billy did, the cleric bring him here. Not cleric bring him here. Oh, Bandar, you have no idea. Those damned zealots. I was trying to feed a small colony of starving Lomri. A cleric saw me and decided to throw me in this cold cell. Oh, so cold. Their charge? Just having fed some poor Lomri. Pests, he called them. So rude. My poor Lomri deserve respect. And they also charged me with assaulting a public officer. I don't really think that's very relevant anyways. Did you happen to go ballistic when he called them pests? Ballistic? Me? I just kindly tried to make that uneducated cleric understand how marvelous these animals really are. So, are you going to let me out or what? Yeah, no. We should let him go. He didn't do anything wrong. Listen to the weird pony guy. I do not know why, but sure. Thanks, Bandar. Your strength is always extremely handy. You not worry. Mine fee come to ye in next few days. Go figure. Stingy furry. Never do anything for free. People, sorry to interrupt your bargains, but we really have no time for this. Stop right there, criminal scum. Ooh, we're totally screwed. May the judgment of the gods fall upon you. Don't even think about trying any funny business. Stay where we can see you. Put them back in their cell. Okay, give me the keys then. You should have them. No, you should have brought them. I bloody knew it, swear to the gods. if we just made some copies as I suggested yesterday. Excuse us if you need a moment to discuss the issue. Shut up, heretic! Listen, I'm going to get the keys. You stay here and keep an eye on the prisoners. No way I'm remaining here with these people. Have you seen how large that Orango is? Listen to you. The god Animus looks down upon your cowardice, brother. If you're so confident, I'll go grab the keys myself. Let's both stay here. Sooner or later someone will come down here. Great plan. If you say so. I said shut up! Flux! I can't see anything! Bonnie, switch on lighty, please. Good teamwork, Boneheap. Happy to have been of assistance. Such a clever way to save on having to animate an actual fight. I love that. I get weapons and go outside. Make diversion so ye escape. No, Banda, I'm coming with you. If you go outside by yourself, they will kill you. No, Lila. Ye and Master must find another way. There must be a way to help you. I will go with Banda. Sorry, Boneheap. I no think it ye much help. Better help Lila escape instead. Let's send Billy. But actually Good day for me. Here laser gun. I refuse to use this thing. I'm a pacifist. You're in here for assault. No, you're not. Ah, sorry. I put ye back in ye cellar, yes? No need. Whatever, I'll do it. Okay, when you're ready, we should leave too. Okay, let's check this. Okay, so we're currently here. Maybe we could disguise ourselves as clerics with those tunics. We may be able to leave unnoticed. Good plan. Oh boy. Impressive. What? This church? It's not all that incredible. Well, it's certainly nothing much compared to with the ancient territorial church. I always stumble over that word. Certainly, but it's not what it's not what I meant. It's the clergy that I don't like at all. Yeah, all those that I met haven't been exactly friendly. The church has control over the whole colony. Energy, food, security, they have their fingers in all the pies. How can they maintain this monopoly? It's the lie they constantly peddle about their many gods. They disguise tributes as offerings for the gods. Need energy? Make an offering to the appropriate divinity to receive it. Need help with your sick child? Take a monetary contribution to some. Make a monetary contribution to some god to get the right medicine. The people totally fall for it. They're con artists. It's wrong. Yes, it's certainly wrong to lie to the people of this colony. One must place value in free thought, not numb it. Exactly. It's very clear that such a system is unsustainable. Energy and food shortages and authoritarian tendencies on top of that. It's just not right. There is no accountability. Anyhow, we need to find a way out. Master, it's an honor. How did you manage to get in here? Are you aware of the danger you're in? Who are you? They call me Agnasa. I'm here to gather some information about the church. But please don't let anyone know I'm here. I already have quite a reputation for revealing some illegal activities. Needless to say that this meeting never took place. A whistleblower, am I right? That's the idea. What danger? What makes you think I'm in danger? I know many things, Master. For instance, I'm aware that some members of the clergy are obsessed with you. Why? That's what I was hoping you would tell me, but I guess some secrets are better kept than others. Anyway, I see you're a bit confused. Maybe some information about the church would be helpful for you. What kind of information? Anything that goes against the collective well-being. Why are they looking for me? She's already said she doesn't know, but all in the society and hierarchy. Let's try this one. Do you know why the church is looking for me? That's what I was hoping. The church has a long history of kidnappings. If someone becomes a threat to their philosophy, it doesn't take long for them to make them disappear. But I don't think you're more of a threat than any other cultist. And by an unspoken agreement between cultists and clerics, there must be peace. So I assume they want something from you. Which is very interesting, but other than that, I don't know anything else. Well, in society, can you explain the church's control over the society of how the church's control over the society of Jupiter works? It's a long story, but I'll try to be brief. You see, after the Jupiter mine closed, everything became self-managed. Bartering was the only way to make a transition, and I believe that's supposed to be transaction, and public services were completely eliminated. That's not good. In this context, the church found a magnificent ground to cultivate. It began to take care of all the public services thanks to its previous monopoly on the trade of droids. It established a credit system, imposed taxes masked as offerings for its gods. Over time, the power of the church swallowed everything, turning into a real government. In itself, it's not so bad. Many accepted it willingly. But the problem is that the church became judge, jury, and executioner. And that's something that cannot be accepted. In fact, I warn you, things will heat up very soon. The hierarchy. How does the chain of command work within the church? The hierarchy takes inspiration from the one held by the Catholic religion up to 5 centuries ago. That's 500 years ago. At the bottom of the list, we find the droids, also called deacons, who, although soulless, are considered direct children of Servitrix. Then there are the priests, who perform many of the more humble and bureaucratic tasks. I think one of them is looking for you. Next are the high priests, those who hold masses and collect offerings. All are commanded by archbishops, who are essentially the managers of the sectors. The one who holds power over Jupiter is Lao Per. That was Lua Per. And at the top of the list is the Supreme Order, composed of a patriarch for each god carrying their messages. The order is located on Neptune, and in fact the power is very relative given the great distance. So much is in the hands of the archbishop. Okay, so Lua Per is the problem. I wish you a good day. Remember, we have never seen each other. Oh, we can click on these. Ventus Viam, god of interstellar travel winds, protector of travelers and merchants. Okay, so each of these can be clicked on. Not that we can see this one properly. Familiar, goddess of family and domestic ties. Salutus, god of healing and illness, protector of the sick and the healers. Laboris, god of work and industry, patron of artisans and workers. Messis, god of the harvest and fertility of the earth, responsible for the success of agriculture. Fortunately, the church is almost empty. We will pass it unnoticed. Right, heard that one, this one. Scooty, Colonia, god of the colony's shields and defenses against rain, patron of armies and their soldiers. Amoris twins, gods of love and friendship, protectors of emotional bonds and passion. Lostitia, goddess of justice and equality, guardian of law and morality, goddess of happiness. I can't go further. Observatrix, goddess of robotics, servants, and artificial intelligence, responsible for automation and technology. Electra, goddess of energy, protector of the sources of electrical energy and technological innovation. Good morning. Oh, a cultist coming to the afternoon mass. How sweet. Have you seen Saja? Even cultists are good guys. Whatever. Forgive me for being impertinent, but may I ask which god you direct your prayers to? Yes, you're being impertinent. Now, if you please, could you leave us? Saja! How disrespectful you are to others. I hope that the Amaris twins didn't hear you. No problem, dear. In our life, we have followed the path of countless lords. But now that our life is coming to an end, we often direct our prayers to Salutus. To quickly lead us to our eternal rest. Of course, always remembering Sister Familia, who will watch over our children and grandchildren, even when we are no longer here. I figured I may as well do a voice. Do the followers of the church not look kindly upon cultists? How should we see you? A bunch of blasphemous layabouts? That's what. Saja! We'll settle this later. Please don't mind him. I can't deny that many people in the church are a bit reluctant towards those who don't follow the path of the gods. But don't see it as wickedness, rather insecurity. The teachings of Goddess Lustia often say so. Plates of suffering cover the road to wisdom. Those plates are for the feet, not for those who do not follow your same path. But alas, many persist in not remembering the words that would serve their hearts best. I'll leave you to your prayers. Have a good day. Good day to you. Is it really a good day? Can I ask you what you're doing? You certainly can. But I warn you, it's not very interesting. I'm listening. I'm watering these plants. Oh, I get it. I told you it was boring. It's the private vegetable garden of the church. Humans eat these vegetables for sustenance, and my function is to tend to them. So I tend to them. The mango is blocked. Do you know of any alternative exit? No, I have no idea of any secondary exit. Forgive me, my motivator chip is a bit rusty. It's the water, see? Always water. So I'm a bit blue at the moment. Oh, sorry to hear. Well, have a good day. Will it really be good? Good day. Are you alright? Oh, Tino has the chip right now. Don't worry about him. Gishan can't talk. Why? We share our voice processor. It's Friday today, so it's my turn. Understood. Haven't we met before? Nope, not mentioning the war. The inn. Yes, we talked at Hinon's tea house. Exactly. Last Wednesday we were there to escort Badhar, our owner. He loves tea. But even more, he loves to preach his eschatological lessons to the other clients. Oh. Tino, at your service. What are you up to? What are you doing here? Gishan plows the earth, I plant the seeds. Right, Gisan? The main door is locked. Do you know of any other way out? The masters talk about a secret exit, sometimes, but I've never seen it. So there is one somewhere. Enjoy your work then. Thanks! Can't go further that way, so we go deeper in. Luckily, he's asleep. Are those surveillance screens? Maybe there's some clue as to where the back exit may be. Better not wake him. Yeah, what? Better not wake him. I can't go in. Okay, so does the church have private hydrophonic facility? At your service, hoe. Could Kishan lend me that hoe? Of course, whatever you need, master. I'm glad these two like us. I can try and hit him with the hoe. Wow, good hit! Is he still alive? I hope so. Oh, Vista Jupiter. Okay, so they're at there. There's people. There's there. This room. Don't think we saw it before. Could it be the secret entrance? Here, this must be the room that we saw on the screen earlier. How do we reach it? I think that there may be some kind of tunnel. I can see the stairs. A secret passage, perhaps? Let me check. We may find something. Vanda and Billy are creating a diversion. Better not get involved. I don't think I read that map properly. Wait a minute. This tile, it seems to be moving. Click on it. Woohoo! Oh, welcome. Not again. Greetings, brother. Don't pay any attention to us, we're just... Don't you worry. I mean you no harm. My name is Marco. I'm the archivist of the treasure room. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Why aren't you calling the guards on us? I know it may seem strange, but I'm not really a standard clergyman. To be honest, but don't go saying it around. It's been a while since I stopped believing in the circle of many gods. Interesting. What made you change your mind? My scholarly work. Sitting here cataloguing all these priceless treasures. It just gave me a lot of pause, a lot of doubts about my faith. After a while, I understood that there are many ways to tell a story. And believing blindly in just one makes you lose the ability to see the greater picture. What is this treasure room? In this room are preserved the various objects that the church considers heretical or blasphemous. Whatever may contaminate the souls of men, if you are inclined to believe what the clergy says. Normally, they're just harmless artifacts from old religions. A hole for junk, then. Oh, please don't say that. My duty is to analyze and catalogue whatever ends up here. I'm just a scholar, you see. If you see some object of interest, just let me know. I'd be happy to tell you all about its history. Oh, this is becoming a lore. This is becoming a lore dump. A lore dump stream. Okay. We're in trouble. The main doorway is locked. We came here hoping for a way out. Can you help us? Of course. That tunnel will take you directly to the main square. The main square? How can that be? It's a secret passage built many years ago by Archbishop Parana. He was a paranoid type, so he commissioned the passage in case of an insurrection that never materialized itself. You can use that to escape. It's the safest way. Thanks. Okay. These things seem to be coming from all over the system. Okay, same message. This tunnel should carry you to... Lila, shall we go? Oh. This object. Oh no. Lila? Nice artifact, eh? it's one of my favorites. An ancient statue of a Gara Samurder, extremely rare. It represents the cosmic kraken that sustains the universe, separating the material from the spiritual. One of the symbols that the Church of Many loathes most. Why so much hatred? Because it represents the separation between humanity and gods. Is it such a bad thing? Very. Our religion venerates gods that are present right beside us. We share the same world and they help us every day by constantly influencing and controlling our actions. Thinking that there may be another world where the laws of space, time and reality reside would mean that the gods don't really live with us, but on the other side, abyssally distant and impossible to perceive. It also means that, however difficult, a man may be able to cross the ocean of the Kraken. This crossing would mean that one could become one with God, and the supreme blasphemy in the eyes of the Church. This is exactly what the cultists say, reaching illumination to reach the other side of existence. This is why the clergy don't like you at all. What are you really looking at? This thing. Is it alright? You seem terrified. I am unsure. It makes me feel weird, as if it hated me. Actually, it's pretty creepy. I must admit it has some effect on me too. Lila? Lila, are you okay? What happened? You looked entranced. Perhaps we should go. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. I must just be tired. Are we going? Just a moment, let me quickly see. Be quick, we don't have much time. Nothing else. Wait, hang on. I thought I saw a question mark. Nope, just more eye up there. Archivists. Of course. Just quickly skipping back through this since I already read it. Okay. Oh, and I forgot I already clicked it. Sometimes you hope that something changes. Are we going? Yes, let's go. Yes, I'm ready to go. Oh boy. Ooh, we made it. Yes, but what now? The church will be looking for us everywhere. You're right, but I don't particularly care. I haven't felt this way for such a long time. I feel alive! Well, I understand, it's been quite an adrenaline-packed adventure. It's not just that. I can't really explain. It's been some days already that I've felt it like this. I'm just realizing it now. It has to do with time. It's as if it started to flow again, while before everything was still. When I looked at that statuette, it made me feel static again, like when everything was so immobile. I felt like everything was so far away. I felt like you were far. It was just terrifying. But it made me realize how my life was just some days ago, before you started to open up, Lila. You're changing. Your view of the world has shifted. Maybe, but the only reason I'm doing that is because you are here. You. You are the reason. I have no idea why, but before you arrived, it felt like the whole world was unreal. It was like like an eternal stare in that statuette's cold eyes. Without past or future, eternally waiting in an endless now. But I don't really know what that means. I'm pausing right now in this conversation because I just had a realization. So either last stream or the stream before, I don't remember which. No, it was last stream. We found out her father died. On a junket collection of a strange object. From what we could see on the monitor, that object looked very much like what's in that church. And that same accident that caused her father to go is the same accident that gave her her tentacles. I have a fear, and she was unconscious and woke up in the hospital from that incident. She did not know what happened to whatever piece of junk they were collecting. I think it was that statue, right, of the Cosmic Kraken. What's going on? What is this feeling? No, please, I know. Must be insane, forgive me. I'm just so tired, I haven't been sleeping much these days. I keep dreaming of my parents reading me. Oh, those are all her dream. Okay, my parents reading me passages from a strange book. We'd better go now. Yes, we can talk about it later. As long as the church doesn't catch us. Let's do this. I'll go home now. Come find me as soon as you can. It's behind my stall where we met for the first time. Good. Good. Then, see you later. See you later, Lila. Oh no. Master's all out of order. Like... I wanna try getting something. She's doing so much better with all this stuff in it. She's not struggling. I don't have to. Let's get dressed. I do like her outfit. It's real cozy. I wanna... Am I able to... Okay, yes, I can go to the market. I can't... Dang it. I was hoping that the person who sells clothes was there, so that I could get that like she said she wanted to. But anyways, we're making universes now. I miss the beaches of Neptune. Can you make something similar? I can try. Beach has water. Let's see. A universe in which black holes are so numerous that they form a sort of interstellar sea. Planets drift as if swimming, covered by their own oceans. These marine what? Okay, so, the matter that is swallowed by the black hole is strongly heated, producing intense X-rays and radiation. Perfect, okay, I feel like I'm there, with my feet in the water and soaking up the sun. What sun? It's a black hole! Oh my goodness, if that's what beaches are like on Neptune, I don't ever want to go to Neptune. A universe in the shape of a cup, please. Okay, let's go with this one. I don't know if this guy cares what's in the universe, just that it's the shape of a cup. Nope, wait. Thanks, it will be an amazing... What? Okay? I feel sorry for whatever life is there, Hello. I have to give a gift to Banda. I want a universe that reminds him of his name. I don't know what Banda means. I'm gonna quickly look up and see what Banda means. So quickly looking up. Define Banda. A male monkey. Okay, I know exactly what's needed. Eggs. Wrong button. And moss. This is the one with the super life, right? It doesn't look anything like Panda. Please try again. Okay. So Panda means a male monkey. Let's see what this. Okay, that's the wrong color, but I want to see what this one produces. Nope. Plants and energy. I don't know what. Okay, so just quickly checking. So I wonder if this plus this will result in anything. So eggs and crystal. Stir it together. It's purple, not like Panda, so. In this universe is extremely rich in energy and teeming with life. It's so energetic that living beings don't need to eat or move for sustenance. In fact, they're equipped to absorb everything they need from their surrounding environment, effortlessly floating and moving around. This fortune allows them to focus entirely on developing their intellect, acquiring telekinetic and metaphysical powers. Okay, yeah. I could not figure that one out. But that was definitely an interesting quote. Tino, oh no, Tino doesn't have the voice chip today, no! Okay, so... Yeah, an energy core form is definitely good. Hello? Make me something with a lot of energy. I wanted to try using it as a battery. That would be a great idea. So this and this. Let's see. Energy exclusive. Where suns and supernovas are present. Where every star is destined to explode and destroy everything around it. Okay, so this one and then this one. An elderly universe in perpetual explosion with extremely high temperatures and stars constantly being born. This might be it? I doubt it. Ouch, I think I got shocked. Great, okay, yeah. Good. Okay, and this next one will be the last one. I want a universe where metallic robots like me are not discriminated against. Metal and life. I know this gives metal dinosaurs and stuff. There we go, let's see what this is. In this universe, iron is the dominant element, so abundant that all creatures are composed of it. Plants, animals, and intelligent beings are all composed of solid and glittering metal alloys. It is a harsh universe where the rule of the strongest prevails, with civilizations often at war with each other to build and conquer increasingly incredible outposts. It is a universe with incredible places, with giant steel architectures that triumph over majestic and glittering cities. They look like me. How pleasant. Here you go, buddy. Hopefully that will provide enough happiness to where you don't need the chip. I'm tired, no more working today. Let's go to the market. Let's see what we can get. There isn't much left for us to get. At least to my knowledge. Back home we go, cause there's no more money. I do wish we could go in there, cause I'm very much confused as to where the books, the plants. Oh, they were masks, not instruments. Okay. Back over to Master's point of view. And probably a dream of Lila's. Are you still reading there? Are you still reading there? Nope. Forgot. Mummy! Come here, please. How are you now? The cough? A bit better, hopefully. But I think I'll go to bed now. I need a good rest to recover my strength. See you tomorrow, okay? But Mom... Come on, Nyla, let your mother go. She needs rest. I'm sure your daddy will tell you the story just as well as I. You heard the captain. Okay. Good night, my loves. Try not to stay up too late. Good night, hun. So, where were we? Here, from here. For decades he sought, forsaking all rest at last. At last, a wise elder bestowed him a clue. The depths of the ocean shall be your last test. In them you shall find the truth you pursue. As he reached the far shore of the ocean of night, the man summoned forth the deep god of old. Just quickly having a drink. From bottomless depths arose in full might the kraken Leviathan who blankets the world. The man resolute stared up without fear and asked that the kraken show him the unknown. The beast nodded lightly and gurgled in sneer, requiring as pawn something of his own. The man is of flesh and bodily substance, the gods are instead devoid of all matter. One's form shall be left on the shores of existence, consigning the mind to drift and to scatter. The man remained silent, attentive to all, then all of a sudden, without hesitation, he accepted the deal, for he was in thrall, and gurgles of mockery turned to exultation. Come on. Let's see if it's this way first. Census report residential sector A27. A warning was issued. An alarming infestation of Lomri has been detected. 5 to 7 pests were spotted behind a residential area. The high concentration of individuals is likely motivated by the presence of a nest. If this is the case, a pest control procedure must be carried out as swiftly as possible. Why is it that I'm always the one they assign to this type of job? I thought that being the Archbishop's nephew would have earned me honor and respect. Instead, my uncle barely pays me any attention. At best, I'm just an embarrassment to him. It's not my fault. How can I show my value if all I'm tasked to do is take count of bins and trash cans? I'm capable of great things. One day I'll show them. I just need to find the right assignment. What? I'm starting to feel a bit tired of this. Where have I ended up this time around? Someone finally saw trash cans. Where am I? These anomalies are everywhere. There's a lot of them. This must be their nest. Maybe this is where they all come from. They lay eggs. They're like platypus. What is that? And what is this? Doesn't look very stable. Oh. Wait, that one. This must be Lila's house. So I'm just there under the main window. Hello? Anyone there? Hinon, I'm calling to make a booking. Yes, hello to you too. Yes, I know. I know there's always a free spot for me. How very kind of you. Listen, this time I need a private table. What do you think? I need some private space? For once, I just don't want to share my table with your usual stinky customers, okay? Why are you always so nosy? Okay, I'm coming with a friend. You don't know him, he's not from here. No, I have no idea where he's from. He's a cultist. I met him at the market. Is she talking about me? I don't know. Hinon, I don't bloody know. Listen, we'll be there tomorrow night, okay? Good. She just booked the table with me at Hinon's. But we already met at Hinon's, so now we are... Stop right there, heretic. Freeze! Tell me why you keep chasing me. What? Never seen the likes of you in my whole life, heretic. Of course, you've never seen me. I would remember an ugly face like yours. You cultists disgust me. With your deranged ideas, grotesque mutilations, and sorceries. Sorceries? What sorceries are you even talking about? Don't play dumb with me. I've seen you use that sorcery of yours just now. You appeared from thin air. What? I've heard people talk about your kind. And if you don't start minding your own business, I'll come to your tea house, but instead of my friend, I'll be bringing a can of flammable fuel. And I'll burn that shack of yours down. Time to move. Heretic, follow me, and you will receive your judgment. Let me explain, Shut up! I know what you are! You're a devil! A devil? You travel across dimensions. Such a power belongs only to the gods. You come to the mortal world to steal people's souls. Listen, it's complicated. If you let me just explain, surely. I won't let your devilish words distract me. I should have known that people like you hid among the heretics of the cult. Filthy, unholy cultists. No! He disappeared! He's gone. Hey, you there! What the hell are you doing behind my house? I'm conducting a census, miss. Please forgive me for the trouble. Beat it, you pervert. Find someone else to bother. I must find that cultist. If I catch him, Uncle will surely put... Oh, it's only on it. I won't be counting bins ever again. Must ask Dasser for a bounty hunter droid. Are you still there? No! Hey, Will. Okay. So, this game is called Universe for Sale. I am quite a ways through at this point, so a quick summary of everything that's happened thus far. The main character we play as is called Master. He's a part of a cult in quotation marks. They refer to themselves as a cult, which is something cults don't actually do. They're a belief system. They are actually they're a belief system. Kind of. Sometimes there's puzzles that you have to figure out, like the actual creation of the universe for the customers when you're playing as Lila when she's an adult. But it's a point and click in narrative story, visual novel. That's the combination I was looking for. It takes place on a colony on Jupiter at least 1,000 years from now? I forget. 1,200 or 300 years. There's cyber orangos, which are orangutans that have had artificial brain enhancements to become intelligent, sentient. They were used as slaves, they got their freedom, and now they're trying to get equal rights and stuff on Jupiter. The cultists are a group who believe in detaching themselves from the physical world will help them be able to reach and connect with God and become one with him and with him. In this not Christian God and all that, the God of this universe, which Lila's been being read a story about. The young Lila, who is here, this one here. So yeah, it keeps bouncing between their two perspectives, and in between each scene is what we found out is her dreaming about her parents reading her a story. But yeah, it's wacky, it's wild. I love the art style. I've been really enjoying how strange it is, because I like sci-fi mixed with fantasy above everything. So the fantasy aspect of the cult and what's going on with the Master, because he's even detached himself from his original name. So he's referred, once you get to the point of that level of detachment in the cult, you start being known as Master. Yeah, it really is. On YouTube, there are the VODs for the previous streams I've played the game in. So if you want to catch up and stuff, if you want to see the story in whole, you can go back and see, and there's a playlist where I have them going in order. So, yeah, but my goodness, things have started speeding up and getting interesting, and someone has finally seen Master appearing it, because Master kind of is caught in getting thrown between various points in the timeline. So he's experiencing everything in order for himself, but out of order for everyone else, to everyone else, who are like, how come you don't know this? Or how do you know this, depending on whether he winds up before or after something. Okay, have fun watching them, and I hope you enjoy them and enjoy my reading in them. Whew. Lila, what are you doing? Why are you closing your eyes? I don't like this part. Do you want to skip it? No, no. You read on, I won't leave. Are you too scared? Stop teasing! Okay, okay. Let's see how it ends. The deal had been struck, the oath observed. A tentacle rose, a monstrous ensemble. First thumb, then ring, then fifth finger are carved. The belly is cut up, removed, then each temple. A second great arm was further extended, detaching mid-finger and index in succession. It reached through the chest, the heart apprehended, then toes are removed, then clavicles cut with increasing progression. The third of the tentacles around the eyes snake, rescinding their roots precisely with ease. Then after that feat, the elbows it shakes, taking away hands, then legs in a breeze, and then legs in a breeze. The fourth it takes the ankles and yanks them away. It pierces the sternum with violent precision. Then it clasps the hips, then breasts are its prey. The knees and the legs are then targets of excision. The fifth and last arm comes forth for the ears. The mouth it removes, so no more is said. It cuts away nose, pulls apart shoulders. At last the neck buckles, and so goes the head. Oh boy. This time was very brief. Too brief. Next time might be the last. Oh, Masters. Oh, Master. Oh, I just realized what's happening. Okay, so there was the other way this time. His final steps before he to ascend. Okay, wait, hang on. No, there are no more open doors. Was that the last journey? I don't understand. Did I take too long? But I'm not done yet. I must save her. Lila, forgive me. No, there must be a way. There must be a reason why the gods have done this to us. If nothing else, I'm stuck here. If there's a way, any way to get back to Lila, it must be in this place. There. The book that helped me explain the cult's traditions to Lila. It was lucky to meet her just when Bay the guard was about to boot me out of the temple. Oh. The cup in which we had tea at Hinon's tea house. The first time I met her, but she seemed to already know me. I had to leave because it felt I was about to disappear. I told her I wanted to see her again, but we didn't have the time to talk about it any further. The scissors given to me by Bandar the morning I helped him get the plants on the windmills. A church patrol was looking for me, but he lied to keep me from getting caught. He was very kind to me, even if he didn't know me. The Lomri egg I found under Lila's house, just when I overheard her calling him on to book a table at the tea house. This is from when I visited Lila's house. She was very emotional at that evening, as if she'd just come back from an adventure. But then she tried to kiss me. I must have made her really mad. I wish I could have told her the reason of my refusal. The battery of the gun Bandar gave me during the rebellion against the church. I don't know why, but Lila was very angry at me. She kept trying to run away without telling me why. Oh, this one came directly after this one. Let's see if there's any more this way. The hoe I used to knock that cleric down. I'm not proud of that, but I had no choice. The church had me in its grasp. Luckily, Bandar and Lila saved me. What an adventure. Lila gave me this in the market. It was a pleasant day, but she behaved as if she'd never seen me before. Okay, nothing more that way. All of these objects, each a memory, a moment in which Lila and I met. Each encounter became increasingly weirder. I was confused. Sometimes people spoke about things I didn't understand, moments I didn't remember having ever lived. Some other times it was they who couldn't remember. They couldn't understand what I was attempting to tell them. But the problem is not just me or them either. It's time. It's the order of events that's scrambled. I must understand the right order of things, the right succession of encounters. Maybe then I'll be able to get back to Lila and end this once and for all. Okay, so let's see. This one was first. Lila gave me this at the market. She'd never seen me before. This one and this one. That one's first. That's for the gun. That goes all the way down here. On the egg, yeah, that's for there. The teacup Hinons. this one comes here, and this one here. This feels right. A couple at the tea house at Hinon's the first time I met her, but she seemed to already know me. This is the correct order of things, cause we met her at the market first. Or is it our order? So this is when we met her first, and then it was the rebellion. I believe market then came next. This was closer to here. I know this was second last. That's the last one. This one came here? No, I very much feel like this one should go here. This is her order of things that I'm putting it in first. So that one there, that one there. Actually, no, wait, this one here. This one here. Oh, okay, so the church came before that. When I met her in the market, for her it must have been the first time she ever saw me. After that encounter, she called Hinone to book the table at his tea house. At the tea house, we drank tea together. That's the first time I saw her. After so much time. Afterwards, she looked for me at the Temple of Detachment. Oh, yes, where I showed her the life and traditions of the cult. Destiny made us meet again with Bandar. We climbed on top of the windmills. There Lila opened up to me. Then the church captured me, imprisoning me until Lila and Bandar rescued me. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. The following evening, Lila invited me in her house. She told me about her father, how he died. Then she tried to kiss me, but when I refused, she forced me to leave, out of rage and embarrassment. The following morning, yes, it must be when the rebellion started. The people revolted against the church and its overbearing tyranny. Lila was there too. She was escaping from the shame of the previous evening. She got hurt and we hid in an alley before the explosion caused it to collapse. That's the last time that she saw me. And that's when I need to return, to allow her to finally understand on her own. Here it is. Hello, is there anyone there? I'm stuck here. What? Lila, are you okay? You were asking me if I'm okay? What about you? You were gone. One moment you were here, and the next one you had vanished in thin air, as if you'd never been there at all. The same thing that happened when we were on the windmills. Was it the church? Did they capture you again? How did you manage to escape? It wasn't the church. No? What then? it was me. You? I have powers. Powers? What are you, some kind of wizard? I don't think it's the best definition, even though to an external observer, sorcery might be the best way to describe what I do. But no, I'm not a wizard. What would you be then? A wizard? Well, yes, if you want to put it that way. I'm a traveler. A traveler? What do you mean? Can you teleport whenever you want? It's not teleportation. I can't do it at will. It's complicated, but it's very important for you to understand, Lila. Wait. Why is it that all of a sudden it's so important that I understand? Every time, all I've done is ask you questions, and every time I asked, you never gave me straight answers. What's changed? You did. You did, Lila. You've noticed yourself in these days. You started feeling the world start to move around you again, feeling time's flow start again. Time. Sorry, I'm not sure I follow. I don't teleport, Lila. I travel across space-time. You travel through time? Every time we got separated, I jumped to another time and place. But every time I didn't know where or when I'd arrived. I could not know if I would appear in the market or your house, or whether I ended up in the future or the past. So this is why you were always so confused. Exactly. After each jump, I had to understand where and when I was before making the next jump. But why didn't you tell me then? I really wanted to, but I wasn't sure you would be ready to accept it. Each time we met, I couldn't be sure if you knew me and to what degree. If I was just a passerby, an acquaintance, or a friend. Or something more. Yes. I had to be careful. Past the situation without it looking like I had lost my grip on reality. Well, mission failed, Master. Let's pretend I believe you. You're a perpetually confused space-time wizard. Space-time traveling wizard. Very credible. But you still haven't explained one thing. Why are you going through so much effort to find me? Because we are alike. Eh? You just lost the little credibility you had. I can't travel through time, I can barely move through space. True. Actually, your power is different. You can create universes. Right. Wait. What does this have to do with anything? Everything. You create universes. I can cross between universes. Two sides of the same coin. I'm a bit confused. So, have you come to learn a new type of space-time sorcery or something like that? Are there others like us? Do you want to assemble a team of metaphysical wizards? No. I'm here to rescue you. What? What should I be saved from? A space-time dragon? I believe you know what, Lila. Don't. You told me yourself. You said that ever since I've been around, time started to flow again. As if you could again take your life in your own hands. Okay, yes, I've felt a bit different ever since you showed up. But I'm just going through a phase. Maybe I was just a bit depressed. I'm not just a psychologist, but I don't believe I need to be saved. And what does this have to do with to this time and space magic thing? It's not merely a phase. It's not just in your head, but in your universe. You're stuck in a temporal prison. Okay, this seems a bit out there. Think about it. What can you remember about when I wasn't with you? Try to think about the time between my disappearance and reappearance. What do you feel when you think about that period of time? Nothing. I can't feel anything. Exactly. It's as if during that interval, I wasn't there at all. I know I was. I remember it clearly. But it's as if someone else was there in my place. And how long have you felt this way? Ever since I got this hair. Since I started to create universes. After the day of the accident. Indeed. But why? Why me? What does your power have to do with this? To explain, we need to go to your house. That house holds a strong connection with your past. It will allow us to piece the temporal lines together, disentangling them to allow them to realign to their normal flow once and for all. My house? Well, why not? Let's say I believe you and we head to my house. What then? I just told you, you won't be able to fully understand until we get there. I'd consider indulging you in your delusions if it weren't that we're completely stuck here. Everything went down with the explosion. The rubble has blocked all exits. It's been hours that I've been calling for help, but no one has come. Ook, I finally find you. Panda! Did I interrupt something? No, what did you think you interrupted? You telling me? Let's not waste any time then. I need to understand this thing. Good. Can you walk? Yes, I believe so. Thought my leg was broken, but it was just a sprain after all. I'm good now. And sorry if we don't get lost in pleasantries, but we're in a bit of haste right now. Where you go? Don't worry about it. What do I care? You always do whatever you want to, without any explanations. Shall we? Okay. Let's figure out how to get to Lila's place. Oof. Okay. So much has changed. Oh, so many of dead droids, some of which weren't actually bad. So then, time traveler, we're here in my house. What is it that you need to tell me? What are we doing here? Lila, we'd better sit. Okay. So strange. Been traveling for so long, but I feel like I've never moved from here. What do you mean? You see, Lila, that day, that tragic accident, it all started there, when you and your father went to retrieve that strange object. That was no cheap trick or piece of space scrap. It was a powerful relic. What type of relic? That object was a bridge between the physical world and the astral world. A gate through which the divine has communicated with mankind for centuries. Coming into contact with this artifact allows one to see what's on the other side. Beyond the ocean of the Kraken, the veil that cleaves space and time. Glimpsing what lies beyond the veil causes one's mind and body to violently shift outside of the material world. It induces a state for which they are not prepared. Enlightenment. This process has its drawbacks. If one is not completely prepared, they become eternal beings, forever trapped in a timeless instant. It becomes a curse that stems from setting one's sight on the divine. The Enlightenment bestows powers that only a god could have, like creating universes or traveling between them. But since time becomes an illusion, one's very existence becomes empty and meaningless. Passive. Lila. On that day, when you and your father came into contact with the artifact, that event gave you the power to create universes, but left you stuck in a time loop. I think I understand. But if I obtained my powers this way, how did you? In the same exact way. You see, Lila, on that tragic day in which you lost your father, I was there too. What? Yes. But due to the incoming crux in space-time, from my point of view, it was not your father who touched the artifact, but my daughter. Your daughter? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's why his outfit looked a bit familiar. Are you telling me that your daughter... You are my daughter, Lila. And I am your... dad? It can't be. It doesn't make any sense. I saw you die. The explosion vaporized you. I really did die. But only from your point of view. From mine, it was you who touched the object and died in the explosion. But differently from you, I knew that it wasn't really you. How? You see, what I said before about my powers was not completely accurate. While you had the power to create universes, my proper ability was to perceive them. I knew that you weren't dead, but trapped in another timeless dimension, stuck in an eternal loop. But if you knew that I was still alive, then why didn't you come immediately? Why didn't you tell me? Do you have any idea of what I went through? With you gone, thinking it was all my fault. I couldn't. Don't you think I knew how it felt, knowing where you were but without the means to reach you? Your curse was living in a timeless prison. Mine living with the knowledge that you were trapped. I spent years trying to figure out how to travel between universes. How to get to you. For you, it must have felt like only a year or so. But my end? It's been decades. After the accident, I was desperate. Despite having been enlightened, I felt so lost. I needed to understand. To understand why the Divine chose to curse us this way. I traveled through the solar system, visiting every known civilized and uncivilized world. I talked with thousands of people listening to their stories, read their books, exploring their worlds. I looked for answers in hundreds of different cults and religions. I read, prayed, and meditated. I came as far as modifying parts of my own body to help me detach from the material world. I learned the hidden mechanisms of the universe and its origins. Finally, I understood. I understood how to use my enlightened condition to project myself far from my own universe. To travel beyond the structure of space-time. Where I finally found you, exactly as young as I'd left you. When I saw you, I didn't know how. I meant to tell you everything from the start. But my appearance, the jumbled order of time, couldn't be sure how you would react. Dad. My little girl. So you're here. It's all over then. We can be together again. Not exactly, Lila. No? Why? We don't belong to the same reality anymore, Lila. Every jump I make is just a temporary reprieve from the gods beyond the veil. For now, I've been allowed to share your world with you. But it's not going to last much longer. I'm banking on stolen time. When I'll disappear again, you'll be stuck again in your temporary prison. And this time, I'm afraid it could be forever. What? There is a way to break the cycle together, but we must be quick. By combining our powers, we can go back here to that moment and make things go the way they should. But how can we do that? You'll create a universe, a very special one. One in which everything happened in the right way, in which we share the same reality again. The one of the accident. Exactly. When you have done that, I'll bring us inside it. We'll return it to that day and close this cursed cycle. Okay, let's do it then. What should I do exactly? Good. Let's start by sitting down. First of all, we need to enter in a meditative trance so that we can align our powers. I have no clue how to do that. Oh, right. Close your eyes and follow my breathing. I think we're aligned now. This should be enough. Oh, that's it? Of course not. Now you need to recreate the universe where everything started. But how? This requires too much precision. Normally I just use the ingredients that I find lying around as the basis for the universe. I don't have a specific way to get exactly what I want. What should we use in this case? We'll use the Kraken, what the Kraken gave us when we received our enlightenment and our curses. Our hair. They're the purest manifestation of our link with the world beyond the veil. But you have no hair. I used to. I cut them away when I got into the cult of detachment. I still kept a piece. I kept it just in case. Use the extractor of the 2 tentacles to make the universe. Okay, let's get making a universe. Now, the shape. It needs to reflect that terrible moment our universe initially circular and unperturbed, with the appendix cleaving it in half. Let's figure this out. Okay, just quickly looking back for the picture I took ages ago now. Where are you? Come on, I have a lot of references saved in here for Minecraft skins. Come on, where is it? Months. Okay, let's ensure that it is January. The first stream of this was on the 1st of January, but that note didn't show up until I think the second stream.
Universe for sale. There it is. Not that. Come on. Please tell me I didn't delete it. Come on, where is the picture I took? Looking, scrolling through. I'm worried that I have deleted it. Yep, I think I deleted it, but I haven't cleared my recently deleted. Nope, I just never took it on this device. Okay, initially circular and unperturbed. This is perfect. Like your breath and concent. Now breathe and concentrate. I will use my powers to bring us inside. Oh. Oh, both of them, yes. Oh, okay, so that line was showing the disconnect, and now they're connected. Ooh, okay. I told you the Kraken is bad. Very bad indeed. Daddy? What is it, honey? If I meet a monster like that, and it wants to cut me up in pieces, would you save me? Of course, Lila. Even if I'm very, very far away? Even if there is a lot of traffic? Always, Lila. No monster will touch you for as long as I live. Good. Now keep breathing. Yes, ma'am. Without flesh or a body to call his own, the man is dragged down by the Kraken's descent. Not living nor dead, he does not lament. The remnants he left in the quest for the unknown. Soon after, his relatives and those close to him wander the world in search of his traces, and finally come to the ocean's last brim. They find all his spoils spread over those places. Collecting those relics, they ask themselves why his bodily parts are so strewn on the shore. Of those, some believe he'd come here to die, and few that he might have ascended, or more. The stories thus birthed began to be told, and those that revered him and all his remains saw in that man's destiny was helped to unfold forever in freedom from earthly restraints. Like that lonely being who once had been flesh, men face every moment the ultimate choice of being dust of stars like trapped in a mesh, or staring at God's face and hearing his voice. The end. Did you like the story? You... Yes. Sleepy? A little bit. It's bedtime then. Okay. But will you protect me while I sleep? Of course. I don't want to drown in the ocean. I love you, Daddy. Me too, little one. Come on, let's go to sleep. Uh-oh. Hello, Mr. Kraken. What is that? Don't worry about it. Try to concentrate. It's like my hair. It's the Kraken from that book that Mom used to read to me when I was little. Oh God, it's the Kraken that cursed that child. Yes, Lila. It's the one that guards the threshold between the spirit and the material world. The one depicted in that statuette. Lila, don't lose focus. Curse the deepest ocean. Lila, we can't linger here any longer. We need to move onwards. Close your eyes and focus on the meditation. Yes, I'm sorry. Now focus on that single moment. No matter how hard it is to remember, go back to that day. Dad! It's really you! I've missed you so much. I've missed you too, Lila. So much. We're here. So now can we go back? We can start again. Lila, I'm changing course. I should be able to remember how to do that. It doesn't work. The drive seems to be locked in place. We're in front of that cursed thing once again. Lila, let me explain. No! I already know that you want to tell me what you want to tell me. There must be another way, some solution you haven't explored yet. No, Lila. This is all there is left to do. Believe me, I tried every possible way. It's time for me to go now. You can't. Can't lose you again. I don't want to, Dad. I can't go through this all over again. Lila, we have no choice. For both of us to exist in the same universe and allow the other to go on with their life, one of us must sacrifice themselves. I'll go. Lila, don't say that. I will go. I can't stand to watch you die, not again. Please. My little girl. I love you, Dad. I love you too, my child. I promise me you'll be strong. That you'll leave that spaceship and that colony and live your own life. I promise, Dad. Okay, Lila, I'm ready. How are you feeling? How do you expect me to feel? I understand. Whenever you're ready, direct the ship towards the target. As if I could do otherwise. There's always another way. Dad, did you say something? No, what are you talking about? Nothing, I must have imagined it. Lila, listen to me, Lila. What? Lila, stop. There's another way. You, I know you. You're the man who was preaching in the middle of the square the other day. The Archbishop of the Church of Many Gods. Why did you try to capture my father? What do you want from him? That's of no importance now. I'm here to help you. You're about to commit a terrible mistake, and I'm here to help you avoid it. Uncle, you see? I finally managed to bring you to them. Don't you? I deserve a promotion? Shut up! Lila, listen to me. Your very lives are at stake. How can you be so deluded to think that I'd ever trust you? You captured and incarcerated my father. We did it for his own good, for the good of you both. I know it sounds hard to believe, but your father is sick. His frequent travels have ended up corrupting his soul, but he can be saved. He can be cured, so that you can be together again. Oh, lies. What should I do to avoid it? You don't need to do anything. Just let yourself go. Return to the now. Return home with your father. Lila, what's happening? Return home, Lila. Lila, who are you talking to? It's the Archbishop. He says there's a way for us to return home together. Lila, don't listen to him. He just wants to capture us and steal our powers for his own ends. But, Lila, your father is very sick and tired. He doesn't know what he's saying. He traveled so far to find you, to save you. But now it's up to you to save him. I must save him. Yes, let yourself go, Lila. Return home with your father. Lila, don't listen to him. With everything we've seen the church do to their people, I do not trust this Archbishop. I believe once the Archbishop heard about Lila, as well as heard about her master, about the man who appeared and disappeared from thin air. They looked into the cult, found out what it was, and nothing about that religion is trustworthy. No, I don't believe you. What? You just want to steal our powers. No, Lila, I swear on the gods, you've misunderstood. Don't you realize that you would just bring the curse upon yourself? Those powers, they're not meant for mankind. You'd be cursed exactly like me and my father. What's happening? Listen to me, child. If you'd done this of your own free will, there was a chance I'd have let you live. But it's clear I'll have to pull you out of there by force. I'd like to see you try. You leave me no choice. How dare you attempt to steal our powers? Oh dear Lord. Lila, what's happening? Hello,
hello, dose of joy. You arrived at a very interesting time, probably the end of the game, unfortunately, but, yeah, okay, yeah. Ooh, oh boy. No, nothing, Dad. Everything is under control. Sorry about before. Thanks for the follow, dose of joy. But oh my goodness. If you want to see everything up until the where I am now, I'd suggest before seeing how this story ends, I suggest going to my YouTube channel and watching the previous 2 stream VODs of the game. Of a universe for sale, because it will provide a lot more context for everything that's about to happen. Thanks for the follow, and if it wasn't so close to the end, I would have left the choice up to you before I advised that, but yeah, definitely advise doing that first. Don't worry, Lila. You're doing really well. We're very close. Let me know when you're ready. Here we are. We should be right over that thing. Yes, I can see it. Good. Well, it's been good to see you again, even if for a short time. Yes. I love you so much, my little girl. Thanks for, I don't do commissions. I haven't, not yet anyway. I haven't got that all set up and pricing and stuff, but I am an artist, so yeah. I don't exactly post things to Instagram because of its AI policy and its use and stuff for AI. But that is one of the better ways of reaching me. My little girl. I love you too, Dad. Goodbye. Farewell. Dad? Where am I? Oh, of course, the hospital. I'm back at the hospital. I hoped I would never come back here. At least I don't have that horrible hair anymore. Lila, you're alive! Me no goody looky. You don't look too bad. All things considered, we all thought you weren't long for this world. We could see the explosion from the colony. It's a miracle you're even alive. Miracle? A miracle? I wouldn't choose that word to describe it, but okay. Lila, you know what happened? Your father. Dear Banda, maybe this isn't the place to. She needs time to recover. Don't worry, Henon. I know that he's dead. Lila, I'm so sorry. Bihari, it was great Yemeni, Lila. We all sad. I can't imagine how you must feel right now. No need to worry. I know it seems hard to believe, but I'm okay. I just need to be alone for a while.
But of course, Lila. Thanks for coming anyways.
Yeah, I haven't made myself a proper VTuber, but I've made myself a PNG tuber, and I have plans in the works for a. I have designs and stuff for a VTuber model, but I haven't exactly got a system that can run that can run OBS and VTube Studios at the same time, as well as any sort of games. So yeah, I'm needing to get to a point where I can afford a new PC.
Thanks for coming anyways. For real. We always hear one ye needy. Of course, always at your disposal. Thanks. See you later, guys. Goodbye, Dad. Dad? Dad, where are you? Dad? Oh no. Dad! Oh. It was just a dream. Another day in this stump. Alone. Come on, Lila, you have to keep going somehow. Ah, right, I don't have powers anymore. What a mess, I can't even make a few bucks creating universes. Damn it. What's this? Lila, meet me at the tea house. We have to tell you something. At Hinon's tea house. What do these two want now? Trust me, Panda, she'll like it. I don't think so. But let's try. What? What will I like? Lila, nothing. I was just... Hinon and I wanted to give you a present. Gift? What are you talking about? Lila, we were shocked by what happened with your father and the whole story of the temporal prison. More confused, less shocked.
Yes, anyway.
Guys, please. I know you want to be kind, but I would ask you to hurry up. I have so much to do. I don't have time to waste. I know you have no powers anymore, and no more job. Banda, have a little tact for heaven's sake. Hinon, give her the ticket, and that's it. Ticket? Yes, here it is. A ticket to Mars. A ticket to Mars? Your story went around the whole colony. Many people wanted to help you, so we raised money. You want to kick me out? You know well, Lila, that there is no future for you on Jupiter. Jupiter. No good for you continue to live in this dump. You need grow, find better life. But I heard about some cousins who work at the terraforming plant on Mount Olympus. They told me they're making progress. There's lots of vegetation and work now. They'll help you settle in. A new life, Lila. What your father wanted for you. Thank you. I don't know how. Don't worry, Lila. You don't owe us anything. Just be ready. The next departure is in a few days. And what will you two do? Us? Our lives here, Lila. Yes, Lila. For us, it's already too late. You have your whole life ahead of you. Don't waste it. I won't. Thank you. Oh, a game by Temis Studios. That was such a good story about grief and learning to cope with it and getting out of those sorts of slumps. So this is what it looks like on Mars. Young. When they were young. When she was little. That was such a good game and such a bittersweet ending. I started having notions that he could be her father, and that Master could be her father towards the end, but when it comes to time travel and stuff, you never really know. That was such a good... I like that a lot. I may come back to that in my own time every so often. But, oh my goodness. Such a beautiful game. And the story, it did feel a little rushed towards the end there, like, but that was kind of what it was doing. It was slowly speeding up from Master's point of view because time was getting shorter and shorter. And he wound up on his last chance to save his daughter from that loop. That's it. Not so much a loop. I wouldn't say that she was actually... Well, she did feel like time only moved when Master was with her. Grief can feel like you're stuck in a loop. And that time isn't moving and you're just stuck in it. Finding a way or getting help, because it's never
you're never a burden for asking for help to get out of those loops. You're never a burden for asking for help, full stop. But especially if you're grieving and you find yourself stuck in that sort of loop, that sort of space of everything's a loop, you're not progressing in life. Life feels like it's static and you become numb to everything. That absolutely. Oh man. But yeah. Oh, such a good story on it. So, I have gone overtime to finish up, but that I also know that there's still another Thursday. That was only. There's still at least one more maybe two. There might be 2 Thursdays left in the month. Which means I need to figure out what game I'm going to be playing next week. May return to the Gungeon, may return to Loiter. We'll see. But, anyways, for those who have been watching, whether silently or who have just watched the VODs all the way to you, thank you for watching along. I really hope you will stick around and watch any of the other games I've played. They're all on YouTube as VODs for the most part. I do have the hiccups every now and then, but with the technology being unstable and stuff. But I have things to come on YouTube as well, so if you are watching on Twitch, feel free. I highly recommend going and subscribing to YouTube, as I have some things in the works that I will be starting to share exclusively on YouTube. But in the meantime, I hope you all have a great rest of your days, a great start of your days, a great evening or night. I hope to see you. I hope to see you in chat for another game and on creative streams on Tuesdays. But in the meantime, farewell and enjoy the rest of your time. Bye.